Yeah, how does she serve as Secretary of State for all those years and nobody notices that her emails are not coming from a government address?
I mean, in violation.
HRC@hotmail.com.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, what?
Top secret
is
material
going on?
Oh, I know. And then they decide what they're going to release. Oh, well, we've released 55,000
No,
emails.
you don't. All her emails now have to go public.
Absolutely everything. Every single email. She made the choice. This is staggering. And, you know, this is what happens every time she starts to run.
Yeah.
It brings up memories of 8 years that people look back and have glossed over a lot of things. But every day in Washington, D.C., when the Clintons were there was another example of how they just didn't play by the same rules as everybody else in Washington, D.C. And then they lawyered themselves up. It's
I don't think we're overstating
it. It's just like taking money from foreign countries. They know no boundaries. This is shocking.
I think it is. I think it's going one step beyond biting the hand that feeds you, just absolutely giving it the you-know-what. I mean, it's ridiculous.
Richard, you live in this world. How stunning is it that a Secretary of State ignores federal guidelines and has her own private email conducting
and
business
chooses what to release
as Secretary of State and then says, oh, well, I'll release these emails?
I think when you work for the government, in a sense, you give up the luxury of private email.
I thought you did.
And so,
unless you're a Clinton.
The question is who it belongs to. I think here, and there's also the added overlay of the content in terms of whether anything went out on an open system, quote unquote, that was effectively classified. Because then you run into that added set of problems, not simply who owns the material, but the actual content of the material.
So we're going to be talking to the reporter who broke this story coming up. Richard Haass, obviously, is with us. Sam Stein's with us from Capitol Hill as well. And actually, that's where we're going later.